Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 10/7/2020. It is, what is it, Wednesday. So I just got done watching the vice presidential debate. I'll go into targeting a little bit first. I've been getting hit on and off today and all this stuff. Putting things in my head that I don't want to see. And all this stuff. Trying to fight it and all this stuff. Other than that, it hasn't been that bad of a day, but they are doing things to me, remote neural manipulation, that I don't like. I'm not going to go into detail on what that is because I don't want to talk about it. But you talk about things, and then these guys start to do it more. You know what I mean? You know, uh, they start to do things. If you hop on one of those conference calls and you got perps on there talking about all this stuff and this and that, bad things. So then your perps start to do it. They start to mimic that behavior. They start to uh, do what other people are talking about. So you got to be really careful on what you listen to and stuff like that. So, but I've been getting hit on and off all day today. They're being a-holes, this week. And stuff. They kind of laid off me now a little bit, but um, so I was watching the debate of the vice presidential debate on CNN. It was okay or whatever. It seems like a lot of them were avoiding certain subjects they were talking about because maybe they didn't know what they were talking about. Maybe they didn't have information. Maybe they didn't study that information. I don't know. It was kind of a blah, kind of a blah debate, and stuff. Um, you know, I know a lot of people watch alternative news on YouTube and stuff like that, and they think they're getting the truth, and they think they're getting this information from truthers and all this stuff. Okay, I don't get into that a whole lot. I'm not, I'll watch the major news channels. Is CNN a psyop? Probably. Is MSNBC biased, and are they a psyop too? Probably. These people are biased, and then you got Fox News, who's all for Trump, and they put all these news channels put their own spin on a story to make it sound. It's the same story, but they put their own spin on it to make it sound different. I don't read into all that crap. I really don't. One thing I want to say is, I going through this program and seeing what these guys can do and seeing the power of the deep state and all that stuff. I don't know who the deep state is. Who is it? Is it the military? Is it other people? I don't know who it is. Okay. Somebody out there has a hell of a lot of power, and they have a hell of a lot of power than the president. I'll tell you that right now. Trump has. I'm not. At first I was for Trump because I thought, oh, he might do some things for TIs and all this stuff, and people are like, oh, he's gonna do something his second term for TIs, and that's total bullshit. It's BS. All right, he ain't doing nothing for TIs. All right, I'll tell you that right now. They sent my letter to a mental health place. Okay, when I wrote to Trump, he ain't doing anything for TIs. I wish people would wake up and listen to that. They sent my letter to a mental health place. Okay, in the other letters they didn't respond back. All right, he's not doing anything for TIs. He's not gonna do anything for TIs. All right, he's not for us. He doesn't give a shit. All right, that's the truth of it. Okay, so I'm not saying they're not puppets. Okay, Biden's probably a puppet. Trump. Okay, I'll tell you something about Trump. I think he's controlled more than any other president that has been in office. I think he's controlled by someone. I think they have so much dirt on him. That's why everything is so chaotic. Ever since he got in office the last 4 years, it's been chaos. Everything. And then we got the virus. And we got Trump acting all loony. He got the virus. He has been diagnosed with this virus, and he's out there going for rides, and I want to go look at the crowd and all this stuff. Yeah, I don't care who I infect. I want to go look at and wave at the people and all this stuff. I want to go out on the balcony and wave at everyone, and I'll take my mask off and all this stuff. And then, they got the White House photographers photographing him and all this stuff. The guy's acting crazy. And then what he does, I was looking forward to that second stimulus check. He pulled out of the talks with the stimulus package. Where people really do need help out there. They can't pay their rent. They're still laid off. They're getting a few $100s in unemployment. He pulled out of out of those talks. For the stimulus package. We'll do it after the election. Well, what if he loses? Then what? People are going to have to struggle for 3 more months. What are they going to do? So, I think he's controlled. I think they don't want him, whoever they are. I'm not saying who they are because I don't know who they are. But whoever they are don't want him reelected. I think he is controlled. I think he's sabotaging his reelection by acting like a goofball and going out there, and I got the virus, I'm going to spread it to everyone. Everyone's going to get it. Oh, yeah. He should be in isolation for at least 2 weeks. And he's going out in the Oval Office. And he's doing this and doing that and all this stuff, and he's doing all this stuff, spreading the virus around to his staff. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. You guys, I know a lot of people support him. I think you need to wake up. Biden's probably a puppet too, but I think Trump is controlled. I think they got dirt on him. And he's doing all this stuff, on purpose. I really do. I think he's doing a lot of this stuff on purpose. He's trying to sabotage his reelection. By going out there, spreading the virus, going out there on the whatever you want to call it, I think he's being controlled. Somehow, he's being controlled by someone. All this chaos is going on in our country and all this stuff, the protests, all violence and all this stuff, somebody doesn't want him in office, and they don't want him reelected, which I don't want him reelected either. Maybe things will calm down if somebody else gets in office, So, he's controlled. I'm telling you guys, he's controlled by someone. Someone with a hell of a lot of power in government, So, I don't know who it is. I'm not even going to make assumptions on who it is. I have no idea. But there's people in government that have a hell of a lot of power, and stuff. More power than him, and I think they have blackmail on him. I guarantee they have blackmail on him. It's almost like he's self-sabotaging his reelection. He pulled out of the stimulus. People were counting on that money. To boost the economy and everything. They wanted another $1,200. To go out there and get what they need and all this stuff. I was counting on that. I need my van fixed. I was counting on that. I'm a taxpayer. I pay taxes. I deserve a little back. You know what I mean? It's not like free money. It's taxpayer money. It's not like they're, you pay in and You're paying for that, you know? So, those are my thoughts on that. I think there's something going on. It's unreal. You know, if you watch the news and you flip through the news channels and all this stuff, it's unreal what's going on. You know, I mean, you know, what's going on with Trump? You know, I think he's controlled. I really do. I think he's controlled by someone. I think they got him by the balls, to be honest with you. You know, and stuff. So, anyway, not too much going on. I'm gonna get hit off and on today and all this stuff, dealing with that. And I watched the debate, and it wasn't that impressive. You know, it was, you know, they were avoiding questions, avoiding, you know, answering the questions and stuff like that. And it was not a big deal. So I guess there's another debate next week, between Trump and Biden, and we'll have to see how that goes. But I don't know. I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. I'm 47 now, and it just, with the debates and all this stuff and interruptions, and you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy what's going on. I've never seen anything like it. And the chaos in the world, and protests and violence, and you know, all this police officer stuff, and you know, what's going on? Is everyone mind controlled? I don't know. What's going on in the world, you know? So anyway, I just want to express my feelings, my opinions. You guys don't have to agree with them. Give me, I don't know, give me 10 thumbs down. You know, if you don't, I'm not for Trump. I want him to get the hell out of there. He's not doing anything for TIs. Is Biden going to do anything? I don't know. He's a puppet, you know, but things might get back into order with him in office. You know, they're all, you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I hope you guys have a good night and all that stuff, and I'll talk to you later.